Hey there, everyone! Starlost Seas now has its own official Discord. You can join by going to the link in the description below. We've got plenty of channels to choose from, so come talk about D&D, come talk about your favorite video games, or join a VC watch party for when new episodes release. It's a server made entirely for all of you in our wonderful community. Thank you so much for the support you guys have shown Starlost so far, and without further ado, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Everybody, welcome to Starlost Seas. I'm your DM, Cryolane. These are my lovely lovelies. I haven't called you guys that in like 10 sessions. Oh my gosh. Pulse, you're almost there. You almost did it, Faye. That's
He's learning!
It's the closest he's been, yeah.
Snaps for the man. I see how it is. All right, nobody likes New Age poetry.
Yeah!
Last time on Starlost Seas, the crew had a lovely encounter. They awoke to strange goings-on the horizon, where they soon discovered that the ocean had split open ahead of them. The crew rushed, doing all that they could, making many a successful roll. Good job, all y'all. And finally, the last thing they needed to not go tipping over into the abyss that now loomed ahead of them was a single tidal wave from the man himself, Marijuana. So he cast Windwall. Everybody proceeded to take damage from the Windwall, pass clean through it, and the whole ship just went right over into the abyss. But luckily, somebody who is very good with ships was on hand. Maya managed to save you all in just the nick of time, with a little help from Mara. You know. However, the entire ship did end up at the bottom of this now open trench of water in the middle of the ocean. Ooh!
I'm good. Keep going.
He's still getting karma from that last session. They finally saw a coral reef, which was pretty interesting. And amongst that coral reef was a small village of Sahagan, who had happened to hear of the Fog Slayer. They offered the group the opportunity to go to a nearby temple, the source of this disturbance in the ocean, because they wanted the people to get the hell out of their land. Naturally so. Twink, however, elected to remain behind, where he went to bed so he could swap around some of his spells and have a quick word with Arlashna, while the rest of the group partook of some strange seaweed and grew gills. And then they all dove right into the ocean. And they're all setting out to swim along their way to the temple. They were told already it was probably going to be a couple of hours to get there. And so, they swam for quite a while, and during the time that they swam for quite a while, we'll say, Twink, between them leaving and walking to the village, them taking the strange plants and just eating them. And then all of the time up to now, you got enough sleep in that you can shuffle things around.
Oh, cool. Well, let me do that real quick then.
So, you're well into some card games with Granny. You just feel a little tingle, sort of subconsciously. You know that you could wake up now if you so feel it.
I think that's all I need. All right. Did I really just lose again?
Yes.
Fuck this. I leave now.
Arlashna, like in the middle of a quip back to you, just has the board flipped in front of her, and then you vanish, and she's just like, You awaken in your bunk aboard the ship. And there's sounds of goings on around you. You hear hammering, and you hear people shouting.
I was playing backgammon, right?
Yep.
Backgammon is such a stupid fucking... I hate that shit. I better go see how much progress we made.
Yeah. You head up on top deck, and as you're walking, you see the room with the stairs between the galley and the bunk room empty, devoid of everything, just completely stripped of all but the necessary components. And as you go up the stairs, top deck is pretty much exactly the same thing. You turn to the side and you see the two twins, you see Felix and Frankie, yeeting a crate over the side. And then you just turn to you and just, hey, boss man!
Right. Twins.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm Frankie, that's Felix.
Yeah. No, I knew that. No, I knew that.
I don't think you knew that, Felix. No, I don't think you knew that.
Are you questioning me?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. I didn't know.
That's fine.
So, I mean, how much more do you guys got to get off? Is that it?
That was the last one.
Kind of go to look over the edge and push myself up and over.
A ton of stuff spread out over the muck on the ground.
That hurts so much.
There is literally an entire ship's worth of cargo just smattered across the muck of the bottom of the ocean.
That very much pains me.
How do you think I feel? You turn and there's Lorelei just sitting with a flask on the stairs.
Imagine you feel grateful that I'm not going to let your ship get destroyed.
I mean, yeah. Not happy about it, though.
No, neither am I. Because we're fucked if anything else happens.
Oh yeah, no. I think I'll be fine, but I'll probably drag Eggled along with me too. So
I saved that man's life.
You did.
Oh, you better have the goddamn common courtesy to drag me along.
Okay. I mean, you're not like a full stack of cargo, so I think I can drag you along.
Excuse me?
How was your nap?
Refreshing.
Okay. Big plan of yours. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, where's Alina?
Oh, she was absolutely no help with lifting anything. I'm pretty sure that girl actually sucks the strength out of everyone else near her just by how weak she is.
But
she's looking at the coral.
Coral?
There's coral, yes.
Here. At the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Don't ask me. I sail on the top. I don't...
Okay. I'm gonna go find her. No, wait. How far away is the coral?
She points. It's like 100 yards max, maybe. You can see Alina.
Alina!
What?
Get over here!
I'm taking samples!
Get over here!
Fine! You watch a water elemental get summoned out of the muck and carry her over. She gets woofed up onto the top deck. Yes, hello.
I heard you're absolutely useless.
I offered to summon something to help. I was thoroughly shut down.
Okay,
Then I tried to help.
How many of those can you summon?
Like different kinds or at a time?
Both, why not?
Well, I can summon all 4 kinds. And I've only ever done 2 at once?
Okay, well, I'm gonna need that. Not right now, but later, so don't waste it.
Okay.
Cool. I look back at Lorelai and go, we're gonna fly the ship out of here.
She, in the middle of her flask, it just goes like... What?
Yeah. It should work.
I'm way drunker than I thought I was.
No, you heard me right.
How?
With sails?
Clink, I've been on the ocean a very long time, and I don't know how to break this to you, but that's not how that works.
Well, it is when you tie them down to the deck and go up with them. Okay, fine. And I sit down and I start like drawing. I pull my notepad. I start drawing it.
She's sitting there watching your drawing the entire time, like,
And then I'm just putting all the different sails down and how they need to be angled in order for this to work. And
during this time, like, some of the crew is like climbing back up and everything, and a crowd is like slowly forming around you of people watching you just draw down everything you want to do.
Yeah, this right here. It's like throw it in her face.
What is she looking at? Tell me.
Literally, it's just a picture of the boat, and like literally all the different sails are re-angled, and there's like literally degrees next to it, and it's like with this, if we set the sails this way, we'll get out.
This boat is several tons, not including the many large people on it.
But all I need is some faith.
All you need,
If you will just cooperate with me and trust me, we'll get out of here.
You know what? Fuck it. My options are leave or die. So okay.
Okay, cool. Do we want to do this now, or? I mean, we got to set this up. The sails.
Sure. Let's just do this now. Let's just start on this now. Okay. Everyone, we're starting the crazy plan now.
But when we started that before I went to sleep. You just didn't know it.
Like, just throws the paper in Eggold's face, and he's just like, ah!
Remember that, Eggold. When shit goes sideways, you'll pull me along and not her.
I mean, you saved my life once. She's saved my life, like, at least...
Yeah, but you were actually dead when I saved you. How many times has she saved you when you were dead?
Twice.
I'll have to question that later.
Fine. Okay!
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah, no. Everybody just starts going around tying off the sails as you had indicated. Probably gonna take you a solid chunk of time.
Probably, yes.
Which means it's the perfect time to swap back over to the rest of you who are currently swimming.
I have a question.
Okay.
We grew gills, as you said. Didn't we also get like webbed hands
Fingers
and stuff? Okay.
And toes.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that. But
Even
I didn't get it on my other hand.
Even your bird feet have web. Yeah, your wonky
Green.
hand, no change.
My green hand.
Yeah. Your green hand.
Swimming in circles.
It's gotta adapt a little. Swimming's a little awkward, but also you have wings, so it was gonna be awkward regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It's like driving with a flat.
So yeah, you guys have been swimming for a solid chunk of time, like an hour and a half. And during that time, pretty much all you guys have had going on other than the thoughts in your own head is, oh, fun stuff going by, like fish and coral. At one point you saw a whale.
Lotus is probably trying to, like, catch the fish as she's swimming by.
They are much better at swimming than you are, so you do not manage to catch any fish.
I think each time that I see a fish that would interest like the crew, I'm gonna actually just like point it out, especially like things like if there's jellyfish, maybe.
No jellyfish.
No jellyfish.
Sadly.
Okay.
Dolus is so intrigued looking at all of the fish, but he's also mortified at the like larger fish, like the whale that you said we saw.
Maya does a good job of trying to like explain everything around you because you can actually hear her.
At a few times, Lotus is gonna point at like a very big fish and look at Dolus like, I want to eat it. I want to eat that.
So Lotus is like, Dolus just like nods awkwardly.
every time.
When Doc sees the whale, he definitely tries to get like closer to it if it's not like hundreds of feet off.
Oh, it's pretty far off.
Then he just looks very excited about that whale.
Yeah. But yes, so eventually, through all of the, I mean, you're not so dark, like deep down that it's dark, but it's significantly more dim than it is on the surface. But the water out here is really clear. It's not like when you guys swim under at harbors or piers or that sort of thing. It's super open ocean. Until suddenly you start seeing all of these like rises of stone at various levels, these like plateaus and interesting pillars and things, all of these wonky natural formations. And Dolus, Lotus, they look familiar to you. Because they're the same kind of pillars as when you first encountered the Sahagan in the fog cloud.
All right, Dolus and Lotus are the only ones.
The only OGs.
I saw Kay say so confused as to why it was specific to them, and I was like, think about it.
Yeah.
And we've only seen pillars, not like the temple at all yet.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
The pillars are all, Mara, they're all natural formations. Like, none of them are built things. They're just these, like, rises of rock.
No, like, lettering or anything on them?
Nope. They're just big towers
Is it
of
that
rock.
the same rocks that were like the magic rock that Twink broke off?
I mean, if you want to swim closer and inspect it, then yeah, it is though.
Okay. That's how you cheat the system.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but
I mean, if he did, he would have been able to tell immediately, so I don't even care. But yeah, no, so as you're swimming along, they show up and they quickly become more and more prevalent and more prevalent until suddenly they just stop as you reach this sort of slope.
Okay.
And up in the water, framed in this dim light coming down from the sun, is this layered temple. And the Sahagans that are with you all stop for a moment, and they put their hands together over their heads, and they all just float in the water towards it.
I'm gonna mimic what they do as I approach.
yeah. Doc's gonna kind of look at them and like a shark fin on his head.
They're just becoming more hydrodynamic.
Yeah, you all start doing it. And Maya's like, no, don't. We're not from here. Don't stop.
Doc just goes.
Do I recognize this temple?
Mara, looking up at it, you feel a strange sensation in your gut, but you don't recognize it at first glance.
Okay.
Dolus, Lotus, particularly, you recognize this temple as the last time you saw one of this shape. You were violently thrown through a wall of it. It is almost identical to the previous temple you saw. It looks like it's in slightly better shape, though. Like, you don't see any broken bits on it.
Lotus is just like tapping Dolus' shoulder and like aggressively pointing at the temple.
Dolus is just like aggressively nodding, just like.
So
I just want to keep swimming. And
Okay.
I'll keep
Mara,
pointing, like
you keep swimming and going. The Sahagan all sort of just part as you go through them. They don't dab. They don't
I
dab.
was like, the crowd
I
just
knew
kind
it.
of dabbed.
They all just kind of part and like lower their head into their hands as you go past. Stop it. The dabbing fish. God. Maya catches up to Mara. They're both ahead of the rest of you now as you come up to this temple doorway, which has this sort of shimmering thing going on with it.
Shimmering?
Mm-hmm.
Like it like glows? Or
Like there is a glowing sheen of water in this archway.
Ooh. Okay. I wanna. Well, I'm probably. Am I close enough yet?
Oh yeah, no, you swim right up to it. This temple is like looming above you. It looks extremely intimidating in the way the light frames it from directly above.
I'll put my hand through it.
You put your hand through the light, and as you put your hand through, you feel like a suction effect, and all of you just gets through the door and spit out in open air onto the floor of this temple. You feel this weird sensation watch over you as this sort of like green water drips off of you. Stand up. You all can sort of see Mara through this sheen, but it's almost like when you look through the top of water down at something.
He's like refracting.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets up and he like wipes himself off.
Oh. It just feel gross at all.
You don't know. You don't feel gross. You just sort of feel... It feels like you had goo like poured on you and then washed off.
Oh. I needed that. I'll sniff myself.
You smell better than you have in a long fucking time.
I like that, like, the last few episodes has just been Mara slowly starting to smell better.
That's his character arc.
Doc goes to push through. You kind of go in with your shoulder, expecting a little bit of resistance, but there isn't any. So the moment you like break that, you just get thrown out onto the floor super aggressively. Also,
He kind of tumbles on the floor and just like, ow.
You good, man? I'll reach out.
Yeah, he grabs his hand, pulls himself up.
Maya, like, seeing both of you, swims down towards, like, the bottom and tries to, like, walk through, but the suction still just, like, spits her out, and she stumbles and falls over.
I would like to try to go through and not stumble.
Oh, make a dexterity save as you pass through.
Lotus watching this
Oh,
is just
that's
like,
good.
Look.
That's good, actually.
What's your roll?
Shoot, what is my dexterity save modifier? That's 19 plus 2, that's a 21.
21, you pass through, and the suction hits you, and it throws you through, and you just barely, by tweaking your wings, manage to land on, like, your hands and knees instead of getting thrown to the floor.
But I still fall.
Like, you, like, stumble in and are like, oh, like, catch
I'd
yourself.
like to try and mimic what Dolus did.
Okay.
What was it? Saving throw or just a straight
Saving
up?
throw.
16.
She's fucking
rolled
better.
a
She's
9.
better at saving throws, isn't she? She is.
I
Oh,
rolled a
16?
9.
16?
Yeah.
You get spit through and just slammed to the floor, just like everyone but Dolus. Like, you
Lotus
pass
just
through,
lays
and the suction. You're super cocky, too. You're like, oh, everybody's landing on their faces. I got this. I'm going to totally have it. And you go to, like, walk through, basically, and you just...
She hits
Oh.
Dolus.
Nah, she was a few feet to the side.
I'll walk up and help everybody up.
Yeah.
Am I still part amphibian?
Are you still part
That's a good
amphibian?
question, actually.
You all take a moment to process that, and you look at each other. You don't have gills anymore. But you see on Lotus, as she's the last to pass through, the gills on her sort of morph into that green water and drip off.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Also, the save on that was 21,
Damn.
which is also why I didn't give Doc a chance, because you literally can't
I
save
can't.
that.
I have a
You
0. I have a
literally
0 on
can't.
Dex.
Amazing.
Can I do
rolled
like
perfectly.
You
the
did.
bird thing where they
The
like
f-
shake themselves?
Yes, you can. You all get doused in water as Lotus ruffles her feathers and shakes all the water off on all of you.
He's like, hey! Kind of
I'm
flicks
gonna
his
do it as
hand
well.
back at her.
I'm gonna do it as well.
You're all doused in water yet again as
Hey!
Dolus ruffles
Flicks
her
his other
feathers and
hand
shakes.
at, flicks his other hand at Dolus.
Oh,
Maya's like straightening her hair and everything, which is drying off incredibly quickly. Like, it's almost like it wasn't wet to begin with. And she's just like, that was refreshing.
How do you do that?
Oh, I'm a water ganassi.
I'll like I'll put my wet like sleeve and just like next to her like arms, like touching the arm of her skin just to see if like it gets rid of the water.
Well, you get water on her arm, which then kind of rolls off as if it's not sticking to anything. And she's like, yeah, no, that's weird. Stop. No, we're hydrophobic. Stop.
Cool.
Mara, can't you just dry us all off anyways?
Yeah, shape water.
Mara really casually just whips all the water off of you and throws it back into the door,
Yeah,
which kind of ripples.
Thank you.
I'll just start.
Doc, having his hair suddenly dried, is like, he goes and like starts trying to tie it back because it's all just fucked after that.
It's so fluffy. It's
like tying it back as much as possible.
it's like his hair just wasn't built for humidity.
Yeah.
You know, like a Pomeranian after you blow dry them?
Yeah, it's kind of what he looks like.
Yo, you got another hair tie?
No.
Oh, okay. Thorn
Keeps the
whip.
one on the wrist.
Thorn whip.
You're gonna thorn whip your hair.
Get a man bun.
Nice.
Roll a 20 for me. Just roll a 20 for me.
I see Pulse is taking inspiration from the lovely Telly's art, where she almost consistently gives him a man
Yep,
bun.
13.
13. All right. 13. Yeah, okay. You don't thorn whip yourself. You just barely
I mean, I
manage
don't
to
hurt
not
myself.
hit yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, you get your hair done up without thorn whipping yourself in the neck. You're all standing in this really dimly lit space. You can't really see anything. And Maya's like, this isn't. She takes a few steps in and she steps on something and you hear a resounding clunk.
Lovely.
And she freezes and she's just like, I don't want to move.
Don't move. Can I see, like, did she step on, like, a pressure plate?
Yes.
Okay.
You can totally see a square tile, very similar to all the others that just sank down.
That's
All right.
right. Nobody
Is
in this
it-
room knows about those pressure plates.
Ooh.
Okay. Maya,
Is it
do
Who
not
is
move.
with you?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dolus knows.
Oh, that's right. Twink was the one who went in after when
Lotus,
she
yep.
crashed through the wall.
He was the only one who could fit.
Right. Maya,
Yeah.
you're going to need to stand here until we leave, all right?
What?
Do not step off of that pressure plate, whatever you do.
I'm not that heavy. Can't we put something on it?
No.
What happens if I step off the pressure plate?
Yeah.
Cryo, what happens when we step off the pressure plates? I don't remember, actually.
I do.
Dolus, make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I have starter equipment.
Oh.
Do you not have starter equipment?
I don't think I put any on Mara.
Say 7?
Yeah, 7.
You don't remember what happens when you step on the pressure plates.
I don't remember what'll happen. If you step off of it, I've seen these before, but just trust me.
Did someone get stabbed? Did something
They might have.
explode? Did they get lit on fire? She starts just listing off all these terrible things that could happen when you step off a pressure plate.
Do any of them ring a bell?
As she's listing them all off in your brain, you're going through all of the terrible, terrible things that could happen while
Mhm.
Doc is trying to calm Maya down. And make another intelligence check with advantage.
Okay.
Can I-
that
Get
person's
one more
good.
chance.
Oh, nice. That's a dirty 20.
Hey.
What were you going to try and do, Pulse?
Oh, I wanted to investigate the plate, see what it's made of.
Oh, okay. You begin investigating the plate. It seems to just be stone at first glance. Make an investigation check while Dolus remembers, in a moment of clarity, the pressure plates are like light switches. They turn on the lights in the temple.
Oh. Like,
I'm so
I don't
glad
know.
you
It
didn't
might-
remember that.
It would have. Wait. Dolus is just gonna walk over and just kind of like pull Maya off of the pressure plate.
she's like, wait, no, what are you doing? And as her foot comes up, all of these green crystals that line the walls just start ding, 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 ding down this long hallway. And she's just like, it was a light switch.
No, there were other pressure plates, but I remember that these ones turn on the lights. I just remembered that. Sorry, it was a
Oh.
while ago.
Yeah, real
He's
deadly.
completely lying out of his ass. If you get shot by something, Doc,
Who
after stepping on a pressure plate, don't blame me.
who's leading?
I will,
Why?
because it's fun. Let's go.
Okay.
What was your investigation roll, Mara?
Oh, 9.
9? You don't know what the fuck the plate is. It seems
It's
like
definitely a
stone.
rock.
This is a day. We're off to a great start.
I'm gonna follow after
Oh.
Lotus and like watch the ground and like just watch out for traps or any kind.
It's everybody's passive investigation.
Not great.
Not good.
9.
None of the highest y'all have is 11.
It's intelligence,
It's
right?
me.
Wait, I'm the
I have
highest?
the highest.
Oh, wait. hide.
Doc and Dolus and Mara are all tied.
I knew y'all
Oh.
miss me.
Hey, I'm strong as hell. I got the himbo energy.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mhm.
So,
I want to do enhance ability, but I'm like curious if I do like fox cunning, which does intelligence checks. Is that like
It won't increase
Or-
your passive, but if you want to regularly stop down the hallway to make... I'm going to say this right now before you do anything. Investigation-wise, y'all are not going to be able to discern the kinds of pressure plates, but Mara, with your passive perception, you do notice pressure plates.
okay?
So
Cool. All right, I will be like, wait, let me do this.
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
I'll lead us.
you stop Lotus a few like 10 or 15 feet in, and you're like, I'll lead us. So you turn, and literally the next tile you were about to step on is a pressure plate.
Fuck. Oh wait, we didn't touch it, did we?
Yeah, like it's literally right in front of where Lotus was.
Right, wait, before anyone leads anyone, let's just confirm what it is we're doing here.
Oh,
Well, we're walking in the temple, and there's a plate like right there. I can
Yeah, well,
actually
right,
see
no,
them.
I mean, what is the
Why-
grand plan?
weren't we supposed to come here and
Yeah, actually, that
talk to somebody to get help to get our ship to not like whoop?
the
Are we
Sahagan
talking to
said
somebody?
we
I thought we
must
were just.
ask the temple to not
Right.
do it.
Maya's like, oh yeah, no, I talked to the Sahagan.
Do you know how we're going to ask the temple?
Oh, there's a guardian
There's a guardian.
in the temple, like down
Oh.
in the temple.
Oh, do you
Down.
know where?
Yeah, down.
Okay, let's go down.
Maybe
Yeah,
Maya should lead the way.
I don't know. I just know down.
All right, Mara.
So you don't
tell us where the
okay.
pressure plates are.
All right. So first thing, guidance on myself.
Nice.
Then enhance ability. I'm gonna do it for Dex.
Okay.
All right.
So that'll be Cat's Grace.
Nice.
Oh fuck! I just thought of something.
You good?
So yeah, so while Mara's like enhancing himself, he goes, "Oh, I'm an idiot, Aldrich."
You say Aldrich, and there's no response. Would
Oh,
you like to try and summon the boy?
Yeah.
You properly like just say Aldrich, expecting sort of like a response, and then he doesn't appear, and and then you like think properly about summoning, and you're like Aldrich, and he just thumps into your hand, like standing on your fingers, and he's just like, oh my,
Hey, buddy.
hello,
Where have you been?
the Feywild.
Oh, you had a
Yes.
little vacation while Hick was out.
Well, you see, over the night, I went on a bit of a stroll. I went for a flight, and I came back, and the entire village was gone.
The
There was just a hole,
What?
like a hole in reality.
Oh,
I
you
gazed
were
upon
on-
the abyss, and it gazed into me.
Is it falling apart?
There was an empty nothingness, the likes of which I haven't seen, and of which rendered my soul different.
It's on Twingtania.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yes, no, there's just a hole in the Feywild now. He, like,
Is
fluffs
it
up.
like crumbling slowly or
Well, I mean, have you ever seen nothing?
No.
not really?
It's
When I
that.
close my eyes.
No, you see darkness.
Is darkness and aren't they synonymous?
They are not, as someone who has recently seen nothing. They are not.
Huh.
Well, I'm glad to know you're safe.
I'm glad you weren't there. I'm pretty sure you all would have been driven mad.
You know that sounds likely. Well, now we're underwater.
I'm sorry. And he like turns and he sees the water wibbling in the door, and he turns and he sees like the dripping temple. And he's just like, but
You know how it
You-
is, buddy. This happens.
this never happened with your father. And he like just sorts himself on your shoulder.
and he's like, I figured it'd be best, one, to find out that you were okay,
No, I'm fine.
because I don't really know what happens to you if you were to die in the Feywild.
I'm out of tea. He's like, oh, if I was to die in the Feywild,
Yes.
well, I would become an essence,
Would
a
I be able to-
spirit.
would I be able to bring back you?
Yes, of course.
God, okay.
However, I would no longer have a physical form in the Feywild, which would be quite unfortunate.
Right. Well, we need to make sure that we don't die to traps, and you can see a whole lot better than I can.
Okay. You say that, and you turn, and Mara's already off, walking down the hallway.
Ah. Alright, buddy, let's go.
Mara, you cast Cat's Grace on yourself, and you kind of shimmied for a second. You arch your back the way a cat would, and
Big
Dolus
stretch.
Lotus nearby. You could have sworn you heard a very audible. As he like arched and stretched,
I love that.
and then he
Wait.
set off down the hallway,
Is it like a
walking
cat
his way
sound?
through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the sound that Lacey makes all the time.
Makes it's called a trill. And yeah, so you are weaving your way between all of these pressure plates pretty adeptly with your improved dexterity and your naturally high perception. You can totally just walk past all of them.
Lotus will follow his footsteps.
Be careful, Nya.
No.
What?
No.
What was that?
No. 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 Pulse, no.
Yes. Yes.
I'll catch myself saying that. I'm like, wait, what?
You know, like,
Did you-
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that again?
I'll just kind of just sit there blankly.
Mara's just like staring at the floor in contemplation.
And I'll keep moving forward, just ignoring it completely.
Okay.
Just
Doc is in the back, like,
You guys get to the end of this giant hallway. It's super wide. It's wide enough that if you all wanted to walk shoulder to shoulder, you would still have enough space for like 6 more people. And it's like easily 3 times Mara's height. Huge open hall space. Dolus, you've been in this one before, the main walkway. And as you get to the stairs upwards, it's as you want to expect. I guess I should say this for everybody who's not used to the temple. You get to the end of this hallway, and there are these gigantic stairs. Like, when I say gigantic stairs, I mean a super long stairwell that seems to go all the way up. The stairs themselves are not large. They're perfectly sized for your feet.
Do you guys think that the stairs could be boobied?
well, we're also supposed to go down, so.
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're
Maya,
leading
sit
us, Mara.
There
Do you
haven't
think
been
that-
any other ways to walk the entire way here. It's one
Yeah.
straight shot with
Do
nothing
you
on either
think
side.
it's like down, like an actual literal down, or like a theoretical down, like down the hallway? Isn't you're not actually going down the hall? Like,
Kid, what the fuck are you talking
Dolus
about?
just starts patting Lotus's head. He's just like, well, so do we think that maybe there will be a way to go down after going up?
I mean, unless we. I could pat down the walls a little bit. Maybe there's
What?
like some secret like entrance, or you know what? That sounds dangerous though. There's been like so many little pressure plates. I feel like if I put my hand on a pressure plate on a wall, it's gonna like shoot something at me. So
oh yeah, that happens.
and I'll just start like we should go.
Just don't
Maya's
open
like,
any doors.
Maya's like, Dolus, Lotus, Dolus, you've been here, like a place like this before, right?
Yes.
Archibald told me about it, that you all came to a place like this.
Yes.
Was there a down there?
Was there a down there?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you, Cryo.
You don't remember, but also, as far as you're aware, you went up this staircase, and that was it. Like, you didn't explore.
Right. No, it was just we just went up and then out onto the top, and then we fought the dragon.
Oh.
There-
What?
Is there wait what?
You did
There was
what?
a door that, like, when you opened it, it like spewed out lots and lots of like wooden spears. So don't open any doors.
So be careful of doors.
Yeah. Also, you don't have to worry about the dragon.
Could we
summoned
ask
it.
one of the Sahagan?
Oh yeah, they here.
Maya, could you go
Yeah.
and ask one of the Sahagan?
She looks down the hallway you just came, like a football field and a half's length, littered
is
with
gonna-
pressure plates.
Dolus is gonna try to pick her up and then fly her across the hallway.
Make a strength check.
Cool.
Oh boy.
That's good, actually. I'm rolling great on the things that I need to roll. I have a -1 strength, so that's a 17.
Okay, you grab Maya, who's very startled, and pick her up and start flying down the hallway. And she's like, Dolus, oh god! You get like a solid like 40 or 50 feet before she's like, Dolus, the Sahagans speak common. Anyone can talk to them.
Right, but you
Dolus!
can swim and speak underwater.
Ah! You
Doc
fly
looks
all
at
the way
Aldrich
back to
and
the
goes,
door.
We could have just sent you. You can telepathically speak.
Who would I be speaking to? Where am I going? What?
Who am I?
You fly her all the way to the other end of the hallway the whole time. She's like, then you like stop in front of the wall of water, and all of the Sahagan are there, just like praying in front of the doorway, and one of them is just like, adventurers! And you can hear them through this wall. And Maya just looks up at you.
How was I supposed to know they were right outside the door? Excuse me,
Have you
Sahagan.
found the Guardian?
No, how do we find the Guardian?
You must ascend to the first level.
I
and
thought we had to go
proceed
down.
downward.
It's I.
Holy shit.
Dolus is gonna angrily turn around and fly all the way back.
You turn around and start flying, and Maya the whole way is just like, I didn't need to be a part of this.
It's better safe than sorry, all right, Maya.
You guys watch as Dolus comes flying back and like puts Maya down, and she's just like,
Dolus is just gonna put his hands in his pockets and start angrily walking up the stairs.
I'll grab him. Like, wait.
What?
Let me go first. Wait, what did they say?
Go up and then go down. It's like I said 5 minutes ago.
Okay, let me lead. Yeah.
Right.
They can fly.
guys, proceed up the stairs again. And as you proceed up the stairs, we're gonna cut back to Twink.
Yay! Twink.
Twink. We have tied off all of the sails. The last sail is being tied off as we speak on either end by the twins, who just thumbs up towards each other. And then they turn to you.
Is that the sign? Are we good? Is that the sign?
And Eagle's like, yeah, that's the sign. And we're all tied off.
Oh fuck.
All of the sails are kind of like draped down, like when you build a pillow fort and there's no support in the middle and everything's just
Now-
sagging down.
Am I crazy when I remember you describing this place as very windy?
Oh, the edges are super windy.
Yeah.
The gully you're in is dead space, but the edges are incredibly windy.
Love that game.
Okay. All right.
You've never played. Shut up.
Is Alina around?
Alina is right next to you, writing a bunch of stuff in a book.
Can you cast gust of wind?
No.
Can you cast any spell that's windy?
No.
Okay, but you can do the air elementals.
Yes.
2 of them.
Yes.
Okay, I need them, and I pull the drawing back out, uncrumple it because I'm mad that it was crumpled up. They need to be at this sail, and it's the 2 that are like up.
Okay. Alina. She closes her eyes and she starts muttering.
Wait.
words.
How long do they stay around for?
I don't know, like 10 minutes?
Oh, that should be plenty. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay. She like steps away again. And she just starts muttering and she makes a bunch of various signs in the air with her hands. And then she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a feather and she just thwips it and it like dissolves into these specks in the air. And then suddenly, just 2 spirals of wind go up on either side of her. They form these humanoid shapes that look down at her. And then she just gestures up at the sails. They move to both of the sails that you indicated.
Okay. Okay, when I do this, you need to let them know to start going up.
Oh, I already told them to start going up.
Good! And I put my hands down on the boat and I cast Reduce on it.
You're gonna cast Reduce on the boat?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And I have to refresh your page. I want to make sure I'm doing this by the book.
Yeah,
that's
so
not true.
I can read it to you if you want.
You cause an object. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. You cast Reduced, and all of a sudden, all the ship just starts shuddering and shaking, and then it just makes this horrific wood creak as it just whoops down to half its size in all of the dimensions. and everybody on the ship is suddenly just shoved in various directions as the entire boat changes in orientation and size. Eggold full-on smacks into the wheel and, like, falls over. Lachlan falls over. You hear beneath you a loud boom, boom, boom coming from the galley. And the ship kind of starts to teeter a bit as the wind elementals are going up. And they're trying. They're really trying. And then Cerise, the lady, the woman, who, as Lotus would know if she was here, is a wind mage, sees what you're trying to do, and she just comes up next to Alina and claps her hands together, and a tornado of wind spirals up into the mainsail, and the whole ship starts to shake and lift and rise, and you're like, yes! Yes! Lorelei sitting there, still with her flask next to the wheel as Eggold is, like, picking himself up. She's just like, holy shit. It can fly. Alright, what were you doing as the wind is...
Yeah, I don't remember your name, but get us near the edge!
And she's like, I can't do anything else!
That one! And I put in another sail that's, like, angled in a different direction.
And the whole ship starts to tilt. And you're getting a little closer to the edge. And you're getting a little closer to the edge. And it's so slow, and you feel the ship kind of start to dip down, and you can hear some scraping down beneath. And then you bonk into something, and the whole ship lurches, and I'm gonna need you to make... I'm gonna need to make you to make a concentration save. Constitution save for your concentration. Blech.
That's a 20.
That's a 20. You manage to maintain concentration, and the ship is still listing and drifting. And you feel it, you see it boosh into this wall of water and wind, and the wind catches some of the sails, and the ship kind of starts to go up the side. And everyone's hanging on, and everyone's tied off on all of their various lifelines. And the ship rises, and it rises, and you hit your minute mark, and suddenly the ship zooms back to full size underneath you.
And I cast it again!
Oh shit, it starts to go down, and you cast it again! And it shrinks down to half size again! And it's rising, and it's rising! And you get about to halfway, and then it slows down, and it slows down, and it stops. Like it's floating on the side, like halfway up this trench. And you're holding down the concentration, and Cerise is holding her spell, and the air elementals are twirling, and it's just holding there.
Start throwing people off!
Everyone looks at you like you're fucking crazy. And then you just stay there until the rest of your minute has passed, and the ship enlarges again. And Lorelei immediately spins the wheel to reorient the ship, and Eggold right there just gets blonked in the face by the wheel again and falls over as the ship just like lists. Luckily, it's got the sails oriented now to sort of parachute, and it just sort of slides back down to the bottom of the trench. And Cerise lets the magic go, and she just slumps, and she's just like, ah. That was close.
Yeah.
I bet if we run it one more time, really trying, we might get it.
Nope, that was the one time.
What do you mean?
That's it. I don't think we have time for another attempt.
Oh, fuck. Twink, is there anything else you want to do in that moment?
I'm gonna go back down to the room and lay down next to our Lashna. You'd know. And I try to go to sleep again.
You try and go to sleep again. God. With all of the adrenaline and just having done a full thing of sleep, you lay there for a long time, maybe almost an hour before you can even start to doze.
Also just exhaust myself by casting my 2 highest spell slots.
You've cast high spell slots and not gone to sleep before, but you
Doesn't mean
know
I
you
wasn't
get to
tired.
sleep. You get to sleep. It just takes you a while.
That's fair.
So you finally doze off to sleep, and you're met by that same music again. You're standing on that platform with that tree and the fun light bridges that you don't like.
I inch my way across it.
The circular door spirals open. Narlashna's sitting there with her backgammon board still spilled across the ground.
So how much time passed for you? Like, was that like instant?
Oh no, that was several hours. I'm waiting for you to pick this up.
Oh, yeah, that's not happening.
She snaps her fingers and you're on your hands and knees in front of the board.
Nope, I refuse.
She's like, you will pick up the game board.
It's a stupid fucking game.
You shouldn't have flipped it. We could have played something else. We could play something else.
Nope.
You're petulant. And she like waves her hand and you're sitting at the table and the backgammon board is like gone. Rude. It didn't work.
It works. I just wasn't strong enough.
It's a lot to lift an entire ship.
Well, we made it probably 300 feet, 200, 300 feet.
Holy crap, that's a lot more than I thought. Okay, wow. I'm sorry, that sounded rude and dismissive. I didn't mean that. But, I mean, 2 air elementals and a half-sized ship, that's still a lot. That's good.
What would you have done?
Not gone down the water trench.
Well, that's fucking sailed, so...
Well, I mean, you still have another 8 to 10 hours. Maybe if you sleep that entire time, you can try it again, but...
What changes it the second time, though?
I'm not an engineer, but I've been to Iceholm, and I've been to Altairi, and I've been to Ceresin, and they all have airships, and they all have one thing in common. They're all significantly smaller than an actual ship. Which, don't get me wrong, reducing in size, that was good. I just don't know if it's enough.
I just need another minute.
You could time travel again.
What?
It was kind of a joke. It wasn't funny. It didn't land. What if you just ripped off half the ship?
It doesn't do me a whole lot of good for when I get up to the top.
What if you just never stopped flying?
That would be ideal. Not possible.
That's fair. I mean, if you had Kylie, this would be easier. You know what you could do? No, that wouldn't work.
Well, how are you going to do that? You can't do that. You have to tell me.
I'm sorry. I was thinking maybe you could just take a bunch of the cargo and build a wind, like a, I don't know what you kids call it. It's like a surfboard, but it's got sails. They look it's like a kite in front of a board. Have you never been to the beach?
No, why would I go to the beach?
Right, you're not fun. Okay. A kite surfer! It's called a kite surfer! You build a big kite in front of you and get momentum and it pulls you. What if you did that and then shrunk this ship instead of just trying to make it go up?
Great, but it doesn't change the fact that I've only got 2 minutes. I have to increase the speed at which I go up.
I mean, the water all just clashes together. It doesn't rise together, it clashes together. But if you're halfway up when it does that, you might just pop out the top.
I have to get to that point, though.
Yep. There also is the chance that, the rest of you all fix this. You could trust your team.
Yes, but I also shouldn't just sit around and do nothing.
That's true.
If I can go ahead and get us out of here, then whatever they're doing, they can meet us. We could be ready to go by the time they get back.
True. I really wouldn't like to die.
Not to mention,
like this.
I agree 100%. Not to mention, if they do come back and they weren't able to do it, then what have I done? Nothing. You think I could? No.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No, to tell me.
What if I found a way to focus the air elementals
into one single position, or
No. Right now, they're obviously they're big creatures, very open. What if I focused it into one jet stream?
I imagine it would be very uncomfortable for the air elemental, but then again, I'm not an air elemental, so I might be wrong. You could try. Like a funnel?
Like a wind cannon.
That sounds like if it works, it's going to be weaponized within hours.
I would need an air elemental all the time for that to work, but nobody needs to know about it. All right, cool.
Is that it? You done?
Well, you got anything else for me?
Good luck.
Well, I gotta hang around until I'm ready to wake up.
All right.
You want to play a game?
Chess?
Yes, chess.
A chessboard appears on the table in front of you, and you start playing chess. Back to the rest of the group, who is... You go up the stairs like a third of the way, and Dolus, you're not surprised to come across doors on either side. It's like the stairwell of the first time.
What do I see? Are they like closed doors? Sorry.
No, they're open archways. There's like one step that ends up going longer than the others as sort of a platform, and there are doors to either side.
What do I see through the doors?
Just long, empty hallways both ways.
I can't see the end of the hallway.
Oh, you see that there's a point where they curve off at sort of like a 45-degree angle.
I see.
From your general knowledge of the space, and Lotus, from your knowledge, because you recognize these hallways pretty distinctly, this is the outer hallway that runs the temple.
I don't think there's a way down if we go either way.
I assume that one of them went up and the other one went down, but...
I thought they just kind of connected at the other side of the temple.
That's probably the case. I mean, I don't think that this is the first floor as they described it. So I assume we should continue upwards.
Maya's like, wait, but if Isn't the first floor the first one you get to? Like, wouldn't this be the first floor?
Is this a floor or is this just a
Well, I mean,
hallway?
it's there are doors down that hallway and things.
Yeah, I'd say this is
Are
the
there doors
first
down the
floor.
hallway?
I have a
There
question.
are. Yes.
Is there enough space in these hallways for Lotus to spread her wings?
Not fully, no. It's significantly smaller. It's the same hallway that you and Twink walked down when you were isolated.
Mhm.
Right.
So-
well,
I've got an idea.
Oh.
Hmm.
What's up?
Aldrich can fly and communicate with me. He goes down one hallway, I go with Mara. We don't step on any plates, and we figure out what goes where.
do you know?
I guess it doesn't hurt to check. Though I think we should probably be fast,
Yes.
since we are on a time limit.
Meet back here in a
Yes.
couple of minutes. You guys can go up the next stairs, see if there's an actual proper floor, and if we're wrong, we come back here.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right.
I like the sound of that.
Before like turning to head up the stairs, Dolus just kind of looks to Aldrich and kind of bows. Thank you for your service.
Of course,
Sir
thank you.
Percival."
Oh, I like this one. He takes off and flies down the hallway.
You and me. He taps Mara on the shoulder and points at the other hallway.
Let's go. I'll lead.
And then up the stairs.
There.
Birds.
Let's
Yep.
go.
So the birds with Maya start going up the stairs.
Wait, I 2 stairs up. How wide is the staircase?
The same width as the big hallway before.
Okay.
Plenty wide enough for you to spread your wings.
Maya, do you want me or Lotus to carry you? Because I don't want to step on any pressure plates.
Oh. I could stand here. That's fine. I mean, they're
Why?
gonna have to come back anyways, and they'll have to walk up, so it's not like I'll fall behind. I really don't like my feet being off the ground.
You
Okay,
just
okay.
swam across the ocean floor.
Okay, that is much different than being in the air.
We would be only like a foot off the ground.
Maya,
Please
Maya,
just
Maya.
leave me.
Okay.
Here, I give her a dagger. If anything dangerous comes, you just stick it in the pointy end, okay?
She reaches behind and pulls out this very intricate dagger.
She pulls out Kyle.
Lotus, let's go.
Oh, I thought she wanted to cut. Okay.
No, okay. I'm gonna fly up the stairs.
That was her way of saying she wanted to contest.
No, I think that was her way of saying that she can fend for herself.
Okay.
Your gesture is appreciated, though, I'm sure. Cool.
There we go.
And you fly up, and a chunk of the way up the stairs, you come across another platform just like the one below. And so you keep flying, and you come across another platform just like the one below. And then you keep flying, and you come up on this big open room as you fly up to the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Totally circular. You sort of stop. It's nice. There are like gems and stuff laying about, and there's a big mural on the top, but it seems like it just stops here.
What does the mural look like?
The mural is the face of a blue lion
Oh,
gazing down at the floor. And it's rimmed by all of these wave patterns.
you said there are a bunch of gems on the floor?
There are these gems set into spots of the floor,
Oh, okay.
like sunk into the floor.
Okay. What kind of gems?
You don't really know. You're not super familiar with gems. They're green and blue, so you'd think they're emerald and sapphire, but you're not sure.
Okay, that's fine. Is that all there is in this room?
Yes, totally empty otherwise. I mean, the edge is rimmed by like a stone bench. It feels probably like people would come up here and sit. There might be some
there-
sort of occasion.
Are there pillars in this room?
Are there pillars in this room?
Yeah.
There aren't quite pillars, but the sides of the walls at a few points seem to have this sort of rounded thing to them, almost like a pillar that's been set into the wall.
Is this
Like a
the top
tube.
of the tower that we fought on? Is
No.
This the input, do you think?
However, it is about the same size, and as you sit there investigating it for a second, you get the idea that that's probably above you.
Okay. But so that's all there is in this room. There's no stairs down.
Nope.
Dola's just kind of floating in the air. Just kind of, well, this was a waste of time. Back down we go.
Okay. I don't know why that lion is looking at the floor. I think that's a very weird, specific touch.
I don't know if he really has anything else to look at.
You could look at other things.
You can go float over there. He can look at you.
Okay. She's gonna float over there so that the
You
lion
float
looks at it.
over. Are you just underneath this mural looking up at it?
Yeah.
Make a wisdom save.
What?
Wisdom save. 17.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
I have a +4.
So you look up at this thing, and the eyes flash at you. And nothing happens. The eyes just flash at you, and you're like, ah. It's like when headlights get blinked at you on the road.
Are you all right? What was that?
It like,
Dolus, you didn't see any light. You just saw Lotus start being like, ah.
I'm gonna float over towards her.
Okay, you float over to her.
it blinked at me.
It blinked at you.
Yeah.
I don't think that it did.
You look up at it, make a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, that's not as good.
Ooh, here we go.
Wisdom save. Oh, but I have a +6 to wisdom saves, so that's a 13.
The 13, you were still flying, yeah?
Yeah.
You suddenly look up at it, and your eyes go just super dull, and you just down onto the floor below.
Can I attempt to catch him?
Yeah, make a dex save to see if you can catch him.
Actually, I won't use that one.
Oh,
Dex
she's
save?
picking dice. Yeah, make a dex
Bruh.
save.
This is a bra momento.
18?
18. You catch him. He weighs too much for you to just catch him and stop him in this short of a distance. But you make it so he doesn't slam into the ground. Like you basically grab him and slow him down as he falls to the floor.
What? What did you... Those?
Am I conscious?
No, you are effectively unconscious.
Those?
The shaking is not working. You are just wibbling your brother aggressively.
Can I do like that thing where you like look under the eyelids at the eyeballs?
Oh, his eyes are open. They're just dead to the world.
Can I smack him very lightly?
You go right ahead. He
Make a
can't
melee
avoid it.
attack.
Yeah, you smack him. Nothing happens.
Phyllis?
The other groups. Aldrich is
Cool.
flying through. The other two are walking along. You both manage to get to the first corner and turn. There are doors on the inside, the right side for the two of you who are walking, the left side for Aldrich. But the other side is like smooth until you get to the first corner where there are now doors on either side of you. Are you checking any of the doors?
You think we should try, man?
Who would
One of
put a
those
staircase
doors?
behind doors.
Think it's dangerous?
Plus, Lotus did say that the last time they opened a door, a bunch of spears tried to kill her.
True.
Plus, what if nothing's interesting behind it? Like a bunch of cloth.
Could be treasure, though.
It could be treasure.
You know what? Stand back.
Yeah, no, Doc is completely out of.
You gonna try a door, Mara?
Yeah, but I'm almost gonna be like, but don't step there. Not there. No, wait, right there, right there.
Doc navigates to the side of the door like he wants to be out of shot.
Doc's on one side. Mara, how are you opening this door? Tell me. This door that's going to be swinging inward. How are you going to open it?
Oh, inward. So
it's inward.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like put my hand on like the wall, and then just be like push it.
You're just gonna shove it open.
Yeah.
You put your hand on the wall, and you shove it open really fast. And because you shove it open really fast, and it's just your arm in the doorway, only one spear fires through your bicep.
Oh, I don't have time to dodge, do I?
You do not have time to dodge. Hey, it's okay though. I only rolled 6 piercing damage.
Goes straight through his arm. Just both of them just.
It just cleaned through and out the other side, like through the muscle of your arm. You guys hear down the hallway just Maya's voice. Just, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm gonna back up and try to just.
There are 4 spears just stabbed into the wall where you would have been standing,
including the one that went through him,
including the one that went through you.
I want to like carefully back out so I don't like step on any tiles.
There aren't any pressure plates nearby. You're aware of that.
Good.
pulls
Okay,
out
so
his shield.
I'll just like
Peeks around the door.
It's just a room. It's got some beds, like some old stone beds that don't have anything on them anymore. There's 2 trunks at the foot of each bed.
Can you bring out your sister?
No.
Why not?
It doesn't work like that, I think. Just check to see if there's any plates in there. You want to look at the chest. I doubt there's anything in there, but if you want to fucking look.
Is there anything in there?
There's there's 2 stone beds and the 2 closed trunks. They aren't locked.
Oh, you go in there.
Look for traps.
There are no pressure plates that you can see, Mara.
I don't see anything.
Doc
Touch him and do guidance. You got this.
Doc holds his shield in front of his face and creeps into the room, gets to the side of the chest, and he's not grabbing by the he flicks the latch up to where it stays up, and then he goes from the side to push it up.
You start pushing it up, and you push it up, and you hear this click in the hinges as you flip it up. And it's cloth fabric.
All right, there's no way it's in the other one.
You gonna go open the other one?
I'm gonna go open the other one.
You go. You start opening the other one. You hear that same click in the hinge as it opens all the way. It's cloth and a pair of boots.
Boots.
They look pretty fucked up. It looks like they've been underwater for a long period of time.
You want boots, Mara?
Give me the cloth.
All right, whatever. Starts picking up all the cloth.
No.
You have a backpack full of cloth now.
I'm gonna wrap my arm with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do with it.
You wrap your arm with it and expecting some of the blood to peek through. There's nothing. You wrap and you pull it tight and it's fine.
Fuck, man.
You'll be fine. He kind of pats him on the back. It's good. You
You
want to
both
test any
hear
more doors?
You both hear a voice in the doorway just, I say, what is happening here? Aldrich's just flying there
What?
in the doorway. I've gone all the way around,
No stairs?
and you were here, fiddling about.
I was not fiddling.
It seems
I'm not a
like you're
bard.
fiddling. Aldrich flies off down the hallway back towards Maya.
Did you find stairs?
There are no stairs.
What the fuck?
However, he flies back and he lands in the doorway, and then he takes a moment to be like, what the fuck at the spears? And then he just turns back and he's like, I can't open doors. And he like holds his like wings up.
We're gonna have to open the fucking doors.
There was an interesting pair of double doors on the exact opposite side of the lead staircase. However, he
That
raises
sounds
his wings
good.
again.
We can work with that. I'd rather
like the
open
sound of
that
that.
special door than the one that just shot Mara.
You guys,
Yeah.
as you're doing all of this, you hear a very loud boom, and all of the lights go from green to blue.
Huh.
Lotus, as you're shaking Dolus upstairs around this time, you also hear a boom, and the lights around you all bling blue.
We'll take out Kyle. So I have Dolus in one arm and Kyle in the other hand.
And as the lights turn blue, all of these various little tracings on the wall that you guys saw before are starting to glow.
Oh, fuck.
They start to shine almost bioluminescent. And they're pulsing in like a line along the wall, the direction that Aldrich came from, away from Maya.
Cool.
Ooh.
And then Lotus, for you up there, like you've got Kyle out and at the ready, and the platform you're on all of a sudden vroom, is in this blue bubble of just, it seems like water at first, and then as it all coalesces into the bubble, it seems almost solid.
Am I in this pool?
Yep, you and Dolus both in this big circular room.
I'm ready to fight. So
Well, suddenly, boom, you start lowering into the floor. And you look back towards the stairs, and these two big doors have closed there.
oh,
Do we hear that?
Maya! Like, just with all the hallways lighting up, Doc is doing his very best to remember where those fucking, like, pressure plates were, and just kind of, like, jumping around to get back to the, like, back
There
to
were
Maya
no
ASAP.
pressure plates in the hallway that
Then
Mara found.
Doc is full tilt sprinting back to Maya.
Maya, like, points up to the doors. You come back. She's like, the door, this big door at the top. It just, boom.
That's
That's
not
where
good.
the birds went, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll run over there too.
You guys, are you going to run up the large amount of stairs towards these big doors that are closed?
I'm gonna talk to Maya first. Did you heal at all?
What? No.
I got stabbed.
How'd you get stabbed?
I opened a door.
I thought you were leading us, because you're the one that can make us not get stabbed.
Yeah, but I was curious.
The floors from the top, almost like roots in a plant. Those lights suddenly come down the stairs and they go off down those hallways to either side.
Mhm.
And the entire thing becomes, you know, the aquarium when you're going through a tunnel?
Yeah.
The entire thing has that light effect rippling through it. It feels almost like you're underwater again inside some sort of living, pulsating mass of jellyfish tentacles.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Whoa.
So Doc looks at Mara and goes, if you want to try to open those doors up there, that's fine. Aldrich found that other set of doors, and we gotta figure out how to get the birds back.
Okay. We need to stay together, I think, at this point, because I don't like the way this temple's lighting up. So let's go up there.
Those doors are made of stone, right? Like up top.
Oh, yeah. As far as you can see, you're far away, but as you run up towards them, they are definitely made of stone as you guys get to them.
Yeah, no, we're going to the double doors.
Okay, so you're gonna go around to the hallway. So you guys run up the stairs, you see that they're stone. There's gonna be like no way to force them open as far as you can tell, and you just fuck it and turn back around and run down.
Mhm.
Okay, during this time as you're running to those double doors, Lotus, you have descended down this stone tube that you can see through this blue bubble.
Dolus is still breathing, correct?
Oh, he's still breathing. He seems fine, other than the fact that he's staring lifelessly into the middle distance.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue holding on to him and just stay wary of my surroundings.
So you keep going down and down and down this tube until suddenly it opens and you are not in a tube anymore. You are still descending. You are in this massive cavern all spread out around you. You can see these giant stone pillars the size of skyscrapers arcing from this huge cavernous ceiling down into these glowing lava pits below. And you see water pouring in through cracks in the ceiling and turning to steam as it lands below. And there's structures of rock and thing, and you see large underground lakes and things. You get the sense that this place is gigantic. Like, easily the size of the temple all the way around, and then some.
Is it like open space or?
Yeah, big open cavern. Like, you could see the wall of the cavern in the distance, but it's a gigantic underground cavern.
I'm gonna move Dolus so that he's like draped, like his arms are here, and I'm like kind of giving him a half-ass piggyback ride. I'm just gonna start looking around, just looking like.
You're still in this bubble.
Oh, can I try and poke the bubble?
You can try and poke it.
I'd like to poke the bubble with Kyle.
You poke the bubble with Kyle, and in that moment, you quickly learn what the bubble is. It is water still, but it is moving so perfectly fast and smooth that it seems almost like a flat surface. So as you poke it with Kyle, he just gets ripped out of your hands and thrown around the bubble.
Can I attempt to grab?
He's not thrown out of the bubble. He just gets tossed out of your hands to like the side.
Oh, I thought he was just
Spit out. No,
Just a knife
just
in a
gets-
fucking
it's
whirlpool.
It's like when you try and touch something that's spinning and you just get kicked off to the side. It's like that.
Okay.
He just gets tossed out.
I'd like to go and pick up Kyle.
So yeah, you go to pick up Kyle.
Looks like I'm not leaving here.
So yeah. You guys, you get to the double doors.
Doc is throwing a lot of caution to the wind, in all honesty. He pulls his shield directly in front of him and kicks the door.
Okay,
I'm
you kick the
standing
door. The door opens. There are
Okay, cool.
stairs going
Great.
down.
Well, we found woo!
Doc kind of like peeks over the shield and he's like, oh, awesome.
Oh man, what do we do about the birds?
Maya
Oh.
just sprints down the stairs.
Wait, where are you going? God damn it. Okay.
Hey, how
I'll
far
start-
did these just go straight down?
Looks like a while.
Not yet. I'm gonna start going down the stairs.
Same.
Shield slide down that bitch. No, do it.
That's
Do it. Do it. I know that's what you were thinking. I know that's what you were thinking.
he gets down a little bit, and does it basically just go into darkness? Like, is there no hope of
No,
seeing
it's
the bottom?
it's bright. It's lit up just like the rest of the hallway you're in.
Okay,
It's
then do we
pulsating
get that
downwards.
weird middle distance thing to where it's just like it goes
You
down
just
so
can't
far?
see what. Yeah, there reaches
I'm
a point where
fucking-
you just
fuck
can't
it.
see.
Fuck it. Let's go.
You're gonna shield surf your way down the fucking
Doc's
stairs.
like, the fucking temple just woke up. He's trying to go fast.
Make a dex check.
Let's go. Wait a minute.
He suddenly remembers he has +0 in dex.
What if I shield sled it? Can I take athletics to hold
No.
on? All right. This is a great time to roll a 14. That's at
Don't
least
forget
okay.
you have to make sure that you don't hit the edges of
That's
each step.
14.
So you like get ready and you go down and it's the most uncomfortable, painful experience of your life. as you are down these steps. Your
Just,
knees hurt.
This was
your
an
arms
awful
hurt.
idea!
You do, however, make it past Maya a solid, 100 feet before you finally start slowing down. Just and you clatter and, step off as you come to a slow.
The dog just immediately picks up his shield and he was like, that was awesome! That sucked! That was awesome! Whatever, just keeps going.
Mara, you, and Maya, and Aldrich to watch that happen. We're gonna cut back to Twink. Twink, you have lost your 14th game of chess.
I'm a smart individual, man. I should have won at least one on accident.
She's sitting there sipping tea, and she's like, so?
I fucking hate you.
Do you want to know the secret?
No. Because that admits that I lost. And fuck you.
Okay. Well.
I'm a sore loser, I'm sorry.
It's fine, I've been cheating this entire time.
I've got a passive investigation of 17. How the fuck did I miss that?
Well, because, and she looks you dead in the face, she goes, Twink, I can read your mind.
The entire time! It was like, of course you've been losing, you fucking idiot!
She just sits there with you. She's like, I'm sorry, I literally can't turn it off when you're in here. We'd have to play a game of chance.
So was everything you were saying to me earlier just my own thoughts back at me?
Kinda.
That's fucked.
I mean, it was very effective brainstorming.
That's fucked.
I'm sorry, I literally can't turn it off when I'm asleep.
So you were no help at all. And all you did was hand me L's all day.
Hey.
I literally haven't won once. I've won nothing today. I've lost in every aspect of today.
But I was gonna say you had fun. You didn't have fun. But the wind sail idea was mine.
I can't trust that. I've lost all trust in you.
You've never been to a beach. What do you mean you can't trust it?
I don't know they exist because I haven't been to a beach.
Yeah, so of course I gave you that. You can't. You didn't just have that information magically in your head. I mean, technically this is a dream that we're sharing, so I guess it was sort of magically in your head, but it's like a shared head at the moment. But you know what I did do for you? You don't actually know yet, because it's a surprise. Well, it's just, why are you staring at me like that? It's a surprise, I'm not going to tell you. Okay, that's fine. I gave you an extra little bit of juice for when you wake up.
You know, I'm gonna thank you. I flipped the fucking chessboard over.
She sits there and flips over and she's just like, okay,
Yeah.
I deserve that. No, I deserve that.
You tried to make me pick the backgammon up.
It did.
And you cheated. The whole time.
Would it have made you feel better if I intentionally lost? Would you have felt any joy in that? Any pride?
I would have felt better knowing that you didn't cheat.
Okay, that's fair. Next time we'll play chess not in my brain.
I can't trust it. I can't trust it ever again because you said you could turn
I can turn it on and off. I can't turn it off
it.
here.
It never matters.
But I can turn it off the next time we play
no.
chess.
No, that ship sailed. We can never play games again.
Oh. What if we played like a game of chance?
What?
Yeah. I don't know. Like blackjack or
Yeah. It's
Arlasha, this is your dream world. You would
Yeah.
get to make whatever cards you got.
you would get to make whatever cards you got.
Then we would tie.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's really. It's lonely in here.
I just want you to know, if I fail, I hope you die first.
Hey, but then you could say that you killed me
I'll be dead too. If I failed, I'm dead as well.
in your afterlife, whatever it is. You could say you killed me.
In
We
my
can make like a
afterlife,
pact right now
I
in your
want
afterlife.
no
to be-
thought of you in my afterlife.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's gonna happen because whatever rules your afterlife probably knows who I am.
I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
I need you to know I'm upset.
Oh no, we're same head, sort of. I know.
I know you can read my mind. You know.
I know.
Yep.
Have fun. She collapses and you wake up. Back to the temple.
Hey.
In the cavern deep
I felt
below the
like-
temple.
I felt like that meme was like when your friend's parents start arguing. I mean, you're there. You're like, damn. All
Just
right.
sitting there with your drink, like.
Yeah.
So, Lotus
Is on high alert.
is on high alert.
She's going through like all of the things Raiden has taught her, all of the things that she has experienced in the forest and all that stuff. And it's just like, if there is any change, there's any sound, she is like, she has Kyle out and is pointing to anything that changes.
There is, as you look out and around for anything that might change, you notice down below, there's almost like an auditorium, like a Greek amphitheater built into this basalt down below you. Like, have you guys seen Jurassic World?
Yeah.
You know the Mosasaur pen where they have
Yeah.
the whole like SeaWorld style setup with the seats looking out. It's like that, looking out at all of this lava and water.
Okay, cool. So there's a
And
fire
this
mosasaur.
stone circular platform lowers maybe like 200 feet in front of it. Lotus, you are slightly below and ahead of this thing, almost like you are on display in like a gladiator pit of some kind, but you're on this platform above lava and water. And you stop with a ka-chunk. And the water spiraling around you gets faster and faster, and the bubble kind of opens up like a flower petal. And it suddenly just whoosh down into water on either side of the platform. And it's just
Okay.
you in this giant empty cavern.
Making sure Dolus is okay.
Adolis is just clocked the fuck out on the floor, staring up at the sky.
I've draped him over me, so I don't
Oh,
have access to my wings.
He's still piggybacking, that's right,
Yeah.
yes. So no, he is just slumped, like drooling.
It'd be really great if you were awake right now, Dolus, or if Kylie was here.
Who offers a sacrifice?
Is
I'm not-
in here?
I'm not sacrificing anybody.
There's just, it's almost all beneath you. You hear this voice.
It's been so long since anyone has used the offer room.
Yeah? I wonder
Yes.
why.
You hear a big slosh underneath you, and as you lean over the platform to look down, you catch just something vanish into this dark water.
My grip on Dolus and Kyle tightens. That kind of stuff doesn't really happen anymore in this day and age, I'm pretty sure.
The Sahagan don't use the platform. They're simple. But No, go on.
I'm sorry, that's really fucking funny. Just this eldritch horror. No, please, go ahead.
I mean, it's pretty nice when you don't have to think about complex things.
True.
So what are you, a god?
They once called me a god.
Then what do they call you now?
The Guardian, the Beast, an old one.
Think I'm supposed to come and talk to you about something then.
Oh, you hear a shudder beneath the platform, and then another, and you watch as in the direction of the lava away from the auditorium, these claws come over the side, like a big webbed paw, and a second one, and then just over the side, the top of this it looks almost like seaweed mixed with fur, as just these big piercing cat eyes come over the side, glowing golden as they look at you. Each eye is probably bigger than you. And they shrink, they dilate and they shrink down as they look at you.
Just glaring back up at this being.
It's been so long since a bird was in front of me.
Well, birds like me don't usually come into the material plane.
You're special. Both of you are.
Yeah, I've heard that all of my life.
Why did you come here?
Well, there's I don't remember what the Sahagan called it, but I'm on a ship with a bunch of other people, and we're now stuck at the bottom of the ocean, and we'd like to get out before we get crushed.
The triangle. The trench. Ah, you're captured then.
Captured?
The people who built this temple, who sealed me beneath it, they didn't like intruders. My brethren are sealed similarly. Each temple has a defense mechanism of a kind. Mine is the trench.
And his paw stretches up to the ceiling, and then it seems to stretch way further than you'd expect it, and it just keeps going until the claw touches the rock hundreds of feet above you and scratches it. And as you look up, there are just scratches all over the top.
You know that thing in Ghibli films where their hair poofs up when they're angry? Imagine that, but with her wings as well.
Lotus is fluffing in rage.
And fear.
Yeah. The paw just sinks back down and it's just
when I'm at the height of my power and the moon is full, the trench opens. Energy is drawn from me to do this, and it keeps me weak. But I've had a good life here. Fed plenty of fantastic morsels.
and the eyes get big. And then right as they say this, Doc, you're the first to come down the stairs and walk out into this big sort of amphitheater. you're immediately like, holy shit, this place is big.
Yeah. Just the second he walks in, Lotus! And then it kind of... I have to assume I can see this gigantic
you like
thing.
shout and you look around and you immediately in the middle of the amphitheater out there's the pedestal. Lotus looks tiny on it in the distance from you, and you see this gigantic like cat fish creature. It seems like the top body is perched around the base of this pedestal, and then the bottom half of it is just like a fish serpent tail coiled around the pedestal of this pillar. The pillar of this pedestal. Yeah.
Shit! Doc, against his better judgment, is still going to approach Lotus.
I mean, you could walk down the auditorium. She is at the bottom of the auditorium. There is just an open gap of several hundred feet over lava and water.
We're going to get as close as I can then.
Maya and Mara come out behind you. Just 20 seconds later, you're getting down the stairs. Mara, you, again, huge cavern.
What the fuck is that thing?
Lotus has heard Doc, but she is so focused on this thing and making sure it doesn't make any like sudden movements that she doesn't even like look towards him.
Doc, as he's... Because you said there's stairs, right? Like stairs down, and then there's...
Yeah, it's like being at auditoriums. So yeah, there's stairs down between seats.
Doc, as he's heading down the stairs, he's like, come on, Doc, come on. I really... Don't fuck this up. He's trying to summon the hour, but he's not sure how he did it the first time.
The moment you're like, don't fuck this up, summon the sword, it boom into your hand.
Okay.
And Doc, this thing, it looks past you, Lotus, and goes, oh, and its head kind of tilts up high enough that you can finally see its teeth, and it does a Cheshire cat style way too wide smiles. It's like an audience.
Just like the tiniest noise escapes Doc.
You all came to ask me something.
Yeah, we were told by the Sahagan to come and find you so that you could help us.
You want your ship freed?
Yeah. Is that a problem?
We hear this all right.
Oh yeah, you're all hearing it as you come down. This thing's voice is booming.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we can hear
her?
that thing. I don't think we can hear Lotus.
Yeah, I doubt Lotus, but
The thing, it kind of lets out a really deep, just like sinks below the platform where Lotus can see, and you guys watch as it like clambers around the pillars and slides up near, like between you all. And it keeps coming up until you see the whole top of it. It's scales and fur, and it's wet and dripping, and none of its features seem quite like the creatures they should be as they're mixed and mangled together. And it smiles again with that really big Cheshire grin. And it's just like, so... You two are special, it says to the birds again. And it goes, new. And it looks down at Doc standing with the hour, and it's like, you two are interesting.
Fuck.
And then it looks totally past Maya, basically, and it looks right at Mara, and it goes, and you've been here in your dreams.
I thought so.
And I'll just I'll recall it in my head.
I mean, there's the temples.
Yeah,
You've seen them when you look at the star maps.
The temple.
The hell are you talking
I have. I'll answer back to it. I have.
You're interesting. 3 little babes. And it like taps its claw down. An old elf. And then it finally looks at Maya and it's like, and a princess.
Oh, fuck.
Is this going to be a problem?
No! Like the whole room shakes. After all, I'm nothing but a humble host. So, tell me, and it climbs down again, and you can just feel things shake as it clambers down whatever wall you can't see. And then it coils up around one of the pillars near the side of the auditorium and stretches out. And then, like, meshes its paws together, and it's like, what do you wish?
Who's he directing this to? Just
He
everybody?
just says it to all of you.
Okay.
Doc looks at Aldrich and goes, "See if Faye, can he steal our soul if we?"
Aldrich is on your shoulder, like fluffed up bird mode.
Just like, I don't know what in fucking hell he is.
Is this like staring at the dark?
This is way worse than that was. And then he just vanishes. he just boomps into like a pluff of feathers.
Aldrich! Oh.
Well, First of all, I want to figure out what's wrong with my brother.
Oh,
I
that.
don't want to get out of here.
That's simple. And it clicks its claws together. And Dolus, you have heard all of this, but you have just been drifting in like the subconscious, and suddenly you are boom in your body on Lotus's shoulders.
I could hear everything, but
You
didn't
could
see
hear
anything.
everything, but you couldn't see anything.
Dolus just like whoops back into reality and just kind of like frantically like jitters around like on top of Lotus. He's like, don't wish anything, and he kind of just like jumps off.
It's a pity you won't be a sacrifice today. I'm sure you'd taste marvelous.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't come here to die today.
No, not today.
Dolus kind of steps, like gets completely off of Lotus and takes a step in front. He's just, what are you?
Me? I don't know. A long time ago, there was nothing. And then there was me. And then there was your world. I liked it. And then there was him. The Black One. The one who struck us down and sealed us below.
Him, did he have a name?
Lost to time.
I think Dolus is, his mind is just racing of like, how do we get out of this? How do we get out of this? He's like, we mean no disrespect in encroaching on your temple and your what seems to be this sanctuary here that you have been in for a long time. We simply ask for passage through your trench without the damage to our vessel. We are currently, I think that we have a similar interest in that we are also going against this Black One that you say struck you down.
He like leans down again and puts his paws on the platform, but now his head's like looming over both of you, and he goes,
The starry-eyed soldier. The god before gods.
Yes.
Vecnost.
Yes, I think that that Vecnost might be our common enemy, and we are currently on an overarching mission to put an end to the things that they are doing.
I assume none of us recognize these names at all. We just.
Dolus and
Doc
Lotus do.
Wouldn't
Okay.
Doc
Wait,
know
no,
the name?
Mara, you know.
Yeah, you were there.
You were there
with
when
Arlashna.
Arlashna explained
and-
who Vecnost is.
Oh,
Dolus
yeah,
explained
yeah.
it to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So
really,
you
only
sort of
Maya's
recognize
confused.
that. Yeah, Maya's like, what the fuck is happening?
If you kill us now, we will not be able to put an end to this. But if you let us go, I can promise you that they will be put to death.
I mean, it's not even if you simply let us go. We came here seeking assistance under the. What's the word? Dolus,
You're
what's
asking
the
us?
word? No, I'm asking Dolus. This is in character.
Protection.
It was under the
Three-tenths.
Sahagan.
The recommendation of the Sahagan.
That's the word.
Oh yes, the food. I'm glad. So you'll kill Vecnost and free me? Fantastic then. I can't give the power needed to you, he like points to the birds. You have another power. It wouldn't mix well.
Okay.
And you, he points at Doc.
You two have enough going on as it is.
You're telling me.
But you, and he gestures to Mara.
An empty vessel to be filled.
Empty.
Tell me.
And then suddenly, you're all very surprised as he just vroom, is in front of Mara. Like, he doesn't move. Just this whole huge hulking thing is in front of Mara. And he goes, look at the stars. And his eyes open. And there are star charts on the inside of his eyes, Mara.
Jesus.
Do I have enough time to get off of my feet, take flight, and just fly to Mara?
Not before Mara looks him dead in the eyes. Yes.
Oh my god!
This thing is like right above you.
I would still like to try.
Yeah, you could start flying that way. You'd take off and head that way. Lickety split. It's only a few hundred feet, which is like 12 seconds for you. But Mara, in that time, the instant you lock eyes with this thing as it's in front of you, you get this sense of calm. And everything seems to stretch out long like a tunnel. And everything gets quieter and quieter and quieter until you blink. And you're standing on this nice grassy hill.
Oh.
And it's dark out and the stars are overhead.
I'm gonna lay in the grass and stare at the stars with this calm feeling.
It's nice.
I'll look around me.
You look around you and it's a really familiar hill. It's nearby to where you used to train. No, it's nearby to where you're training. You're training. You're 14? 15? You're
Huh.
a little confused. You have these strange memories of a temple and traveling, and it all is strange in your mind. And all of a sudden you hear a voice nearby, a voice you recognize as it's Kana. And he just goes, "Kid, are you feeling all right?"
Oh, I don't know. I think I was in this place with it had a big smile, and then
I told you to stop experimenting with your berries. It's nice how dedicated
so-
you are to your studies, but
they're so good though.
I can't deny that. Drayden
What?
doesn't like you spiking his food with them, though.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's you know, it's like a roller coaster. You know, you start like not wanting them, but then when you have them, you're just like, it's nice.
Okay, I think that might be more reason for me to not partake. But
I'll
Good.
hold up the berries. This is-
he really nicely closes your hand as he sits down next to you.
Oh.
You really like coming out here and looking at the stars, don't you?
It's beautiful. It's so pretty.
You know, there is an old legend that out there in the stars are these points of gorgeous magical power.
Power.
These ingots of existence that says one day a long time ago they fell down to Earth, to Starloss. And that ancient druids and sorcerers sealed them away and hid them under star charts. And it's said that if you can gather them all, you can wish for anything you want.
What do they look like?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to find them.
Sounds fun.
But first, soup's on. Dinner time.
Ooh, okay. And I'll hold on to the
Tomorrow I am
berries.
teaching you Thorn Whip. It is a very critical spell.
Ooh.
Don't misuse it. It can be dangerous. I'm telling you this now so that you can sleep on it and tell me reasonably tomorrow that you forgot instead of unreasonably tomorrow that you forgot.
I wouldn't forget, and I'll pop a berry in my mouth.
I know you wouldn't forget. And then he turns and he starts walking off down the hill, and you turn to follow him, and everything seems long like a tunnel.
I'll
And
just
everything
keep
gets
walking.
quiet as you walk. And seconds have passed as Lotus and Dolus are taking off and flying towards you. And Doc is turning around in shock towards you. And Maya's right next to you going, "Ah!" And you suddenly burst in this blue and white light that just coats the entire room. And then Lotus Dolus as you fly around, and Doc as you turn all the way around. Mara's still standing there. But he looks significantly different. He's still kind of glowing, but his hair is darker now. There's white streaks going through it. His clothes shimmer and glow until they fall down into these very lovely robes. Pulse, why don't you just show the people?
What the?
And you all watch Mara as he stands there blinking in this light, and he kind of looks down at himself, and all of his facial hair just falls off his face.
Lotus will stop, and she's going to point Kyle directly at this beast, and she's like, "What did you do?"
Its eyes, it doesn't move at all, but both of its eyes just over to you. I just showed him something. Don't worry, it's not a... And he looks at Dolus's arm. Pact. It's not even a touch of anything. It's just a glimpse. And it slides back down towards the water away from Mara.
My
Mara?
gun continues to is trained on this person or this creature.
I assume water's in front of me, right?
You're just
Or,
standing on this amphitheater. It's all stone. Way beneath you is water and lava and stuff.
So I can't see a reflection or anything?
No.
No. I'll touch my face.
You touch
I'll
your
be
face and it's smooth for the first time in years.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Balanced, as all things should be.
Ah,
Mara?
what's up?
Dolus swoops and lands in front of Mara and grabs him by the shoulders.
Are you okay?
I feel great.
You-
I feel really good right now. Like, woo! It's so smooth. Wow. Oh man.
Let's go of Mara and confused, like turns around. Guardian.
Yes.
So what now? What you just touched our friend and now?
Am I
Consider it-
okay?
No.
I feel great, but
I just gave him a glimpse of eternity. As for your ship, I believe your artificer is already working on it. I'll give you an extra nudge when the time comes.
And how will we know when the time comes?
Well, you'll either succeed or you'll die.
And you'll just touch our friend and then let him die?
No, I didn't touch him. I just showed him.
I had a really nice dream.
Don't you trust me?
Absolutely not.
Well, I could have eaten you.
Yeah, you
There's a
did.
lot of things that could have eaten me in my life.
You could have eaten
Is
us,
that
but
me?
why didn't you?
Because you're going to kill Vecnost. And because you two. Oof. It's been a long time since I smelled genie. It's a treat.
He said you guys don't taste good.
Oh no, they taste marvelous. It's a treat to smell them.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, are we good to go? Like what?
Of course, of course.
Wait, I give me a summary. What why where's my beard?
I didn't have anything to do with that. And then he just like goes back over, and you just watch this like serpentine body disappear below the water and the lava.
Dolus just like into what may be an empty room, or if he can still hear us, he's just like, if what you just did is harmful to our friend, after we kill Vecnost, you'll be the next one on the list. And he just turns around and starts walking up the stairs.
Yeah, you start walking out the stairs. Maya is next to you, Mara, and she just like picks up one of your beard hairs and just like, wait, did you just get a magic shave? And it like snaps like a twig in her hand, and she's like, it crumbles to dust, and she's like, it's dirt.
It's never been a beard.
She like looks at you like, what the fuck? And she's like, it's just dirt?
Yeah, I thought it looked cool.
She just
Are
stares at you.
Fucking kidding me?
I feel
Are
so
you?
clean now, though. Look at these robes.
Pulse, you are the reason I want to drink at night.
Are you all heading back up the stairs?
Yep.
Lotus is the last one, and she keeps her gun trained on wherever
Lotus,
his last one.
as you're backing up to the stairs and going back up the stairs, just out in the darkness, you just see the eyes and the smile under the water, and then they vanish again into the dark.
I'm gonna scowl at the face before putting Kyle away and walking up the stairs.
Doc?
Can I get an answer to my question that I asked
Oh.
you on DMs real quick?
Oh. Un momento, por favor. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I'm just gonna just keep feeling on my robes because this is
They're
like,
very
I
soft.
feel,
They're
I
very
feel
nice.
so clean.
You are literally the cleanest you've been in at least 30 years.
Oh my god.
Lotus
Doc's
is
just
gonna
kinda-
run out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh my god.
Docs go. Docs go.
Doc looks at Mara and goes, so, like, he changed your clothes and shaved the dirt off of you? You know, no new power or anything? Like, nothing cool? You started getting whites? You stressed out, buddy? Or was it hair dye, like the dirt on your face?
You know, I haven't washed my hair in a bit. That could have been it too. I have no idea. This is
You're
wait.
disgusting,
Wait, is my hair different?
He
And I'll,
grabs
like-
a strand and holds it in front of his face.
It's black and white now.
Whoa!
Mara, Mara,
I'm like,
listen.
oh.
Mara,
Yeah.
did you make any kind of deal?
No, I didn't promise anything.
You didn't shake
That's
any
what's-
hands,
No,
sign any contracts, anything?
I saw an old friend.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. It's been a while, and I'll like just wipe away like a small tear. It's been a while.
Right. Well, this is a lot to unpack, and we can do that on the boat if we survive. So let's please get out of here.
Yeah.
Lotus is
That's-
gonna look over at Dolus like, are you okay?
Right. Yeah. No, I'm all right. I just.
What happened to y'all?
There was a lion, and then we looked at it, and
We're
then
walking and talking.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
walking. There's a lion, and then we looked at it, and then Dolus like fainted, and then there was a bubble, and then we went down, and then there's that thing.
I couldn't see anything. We went to the top floor, and there was a dome, and there was a lion painted on it, on a mural, and I looked up at it, and its eyes flashed, and then I couldn't see anything. I felt like I was out of my body, and it was just. I could hear everything, though. I knew what was going on. I just. Never want to experience that again.
That's scary.
Yeah, apparently we were supposed to be offerings for him or something.
Yeah, he called it the offering room.
Yeah, I called it the offering room.
Huh.
How did you guys found the stairs?
The lights have stopped, so there's no indicator that, there was lights leading you there.
So I'll look at my arm. Oh, well, I had a thing here because I got stabbed because I opened a door, and then Aldrich, he made some lights happen or something, and then the doors closed, and then he did a shield surf down some like stairs, and it was so cool. But God, that fucking hurt. Like a spear from a door went through my arm.
I told you about that. I told you it would happen.
So
Yeah.
you guys get to about the entrance at this point
Of the stairs or of the building?
of the temple.
Okay.
Just walking and talking.
Anyways, he said something about Twink having a thingy. So I guess I know what he's doing. How are we getting back? Where are the Sahagans?
You guys get back and you look at the door, and the Sahagan are all there holding up cubes of the seaweed that you had eaten before.
Dolus kind of with his hand, beckons it, forward.
They push them, and they just out of that, suction water out at you guys.
So
We
were
have
you
to
gonna
sleep
tell
this-
us?
Go.
I'm gonna look at the Sahagans. So were you guys gonna tell us that there was an offering room?
There's an offering room.
Yes, there's an offering room.
Where?
Literally up the stairs.
That's an offering room?
Yes, that's an offering room with the blue lion.
They
Don't go
immediately
to
just
it.
start fucking talking to each other and
Don't
Sahagan.
go to the offering room. You will die.
He
Will you
gave me
offer
cool
one of-
clothes.
Will you offer one of you so that I can bonk you guys on the head once?
We
Yeah,
can handle that later, Lotus. Do we need to sleep with this seaweed?
No, you're coming out of the temple. You don't need a lot of the... There's this, like, magical thing here. They go to, like, touch it, and it, like, one of them goes to touch it, and the nail of his hand just gets, like, off by the wall, and he's like, it's one way. This is just for the gills. That happens almost instantly.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I
kind of
mean,
opens the little box. Or you said, no,
It's
not a
just,
box.
it's just a cube of
seaweed.
the seaweed.
I'll just start peeling off some seaweed and eating it begrudgingly.
It's everybody gonna partake of the seaweed.
Oh yeah.
Lotus the whole time is just mumbling. She's right beside Dolus, so probably only Dolus will be able to hear, but she's just mumbling under her breath like this fucking piece of shit. Bullshit. Fucking.
Lots of
Dolus.
curse words right
Yeah.
next to Dolus.
I'm
as
going
she
to
eats seaweed.
moonbeam the seaweed.
What?
Why?
Because
Why?
I don't want to eat it, because they shoved it in my fucking throat.
Yeah, so you get handed your little cube of seaweed once everyone else has had some, and you set it down, and you just boom, and a moonbeam appears, and everyone just looks at it as this seaweed just kind of on fire and just sits there on fire.
I'm gonna put it out.
You reach your hand into the moonbeam and it burns.
That's okay. I'm gonna pull out the seaweed. I pull out the seaweed and I'm gonna slap Mara.
You're getting slapped a lot today, buddy.
I am. It's radiant damage that moonbeam does, yeah?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Dolus takes 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I will turn off the moonbeam.
I'm gonna slap Mara. I slap Mara.
Make an attack roll.
Cool.
Why not?
What is my to hit? What is my add
Unarmed strike.
on that?
+2 on unarmed strike, isn't it for you? Or is it +1?
Unarmed strike. Oh god.
Plus
This is a
2.
more complicated thing. Okay, cool. That's 16.
16?
That hits.
You slap Mara.
Cool.
He takes
I
a
slap
single
Mara.
point of damage.
I backhand Mara with my non-green hand, and I put the seaweed up to his face. Just like, please, just eat it. We need to get back. We all will die.
He
You
throws
can
it
turn
away.
into a shark. It's whatever.
I
Like,
jump
Doc
in
is
the
just
water and
munching
turn
on
into a
his-
shark.
Yeah, so he grabs the seaweed from you, he tosses it, and as Doc is explaining, he just dives through the water, and you watch him as he goes through almost perfectly as he goes through the doorway, he just pops out the other side a shark.
Cool.
And then Dolus, the first to have eaten it, like, as it settles in, it takes you a few minutes. So, Mara, you're swimming out there for a few minutes. But then suddenly you feel an uncomfortable sensation in your neck as it just splits open. And you have gills again. It's very dry in here all of a sudden.
I'm gonna step out.
Lotus,
Water.
you're the next one who would have eaten the seaweed. Just a few
She's
seconds later.
Still mumbling curse words, even when she goes into the water, and so her curse words go from actual words to blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Doc, you also get gills, and Maya's the only one left there with you, and she goes, "All right." Then she just dives right back in.
I'm gonna motion backwards just since I probably swim better than them,
Mm-hmm.
just to grab on or just wiggle.
Doc, as he goes through the door, he's kind of mumbling to himself. She's like, "Can you believe this shit, Hickory? He almost gets us killed and then gets rewarded by power of whatever the hell that thing was." Just straight through the door.
There's just like silence in your brain for a few seconds, and you just hear like, "What? I'm sleeping. What?"
Nothing. just nothing. Keeps going.
Did we talk to an eldritch abomination? You step through the water. You're all in the water. Mara's indicating for you to grab on so that he swim.
Grab onto what?
As his tail, I guess. Fins.
Whatever.
I feel like if we
Doc
grab onto the
grabbed the
fins, then
dorsal.
he'll. Okay. Cool. I guess I'll grab onto dorsal.
Okay.
I'll grab on with my claw hand, so it kind of hurts a little bit, but not enough to deal damage.
Ah,
It's just uncomfortable.
it feels green.
It feels great.
It's organic.
All right, so you're all setting back off towards the boat.
Yep.
Maya's faster than all of you, so she takes the lead because she has her full movement while swimming. So
She's faster than a shark.
she is faster than a shark, especially when that shark is pulling people.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
3 people. But yeah, Twink, back at the boat. You have awoken.
Cool.
You have woken, and you feel a rush of power similar to when you cast a, as we as players know, level 2 spell. Second level spell. Feel like you've got that extra oomph in you. You might be able to cast it just one more time.
So I get 1 slot, is what you're telling me.
No, you get both your slots back, and then you
Okay.
have an extra oomph.
Okay.
I will let you cast 1 second level spell slot without using a spell slot.
Nice.
And our Lashna sleeping there is just...
I stick her finger in her nose. Payback for cheating, bitch.
Our Lashna will remember that on the top corner.
I fucking hope so. All right.
You gonna go back up top?
Yeah, I'm gonna. How far from our original starting point did we make it?
Oh, I mean, you're a lot closer to the wind wall than you were the first time you attempted. You came to a much better stop.
Sure, but how far from our original position?
If you were maybe 300 feet away from the wind wall, you are now like 20 feet away from it. Like you are at the base of the water.
So
basically.
not super.
No.
Okay.
You can see the spot of mud where you were before. And all of the cargo that's just sitting there sad.
I go find the twins and I go.
Yeah. What can we do for you?
It was Francis.
Only my mother calls me Francis. Frankie.
Frankie.
Yes.
And your brother.
It's extra funny
Okay.
because he's Francis and I'm Felix.
Well, you're twins. It's hard to tell you apart.
That's true.
Okay, here's what I need from you. I need you to go get 3 cannons.
We just unloaded the cannon.
Yep, I need you to go get 3 of them.
They just both start going down the side.
Yep.
Lorelai walks up and she's like, "So, good nap?
No.
Bad nap?
Yeah.
New plan?"
Same plan revised.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone cheat you so many times that you just wanted to kill him?
Oh, my older brother.
Did you kill him?
Not for want of trying.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh, this is the way you said that.
Well, no, I didn't kill him, but not for want of trying.
So you did try.
Oh, I tried.
And you didn't kill him?
No.
Who the fuck is your brother?
My brother. What do you want me to say? I don't got...
We'll talk
He-
about it later.
Okay.
Where's Alina?
Moping back up by the wheel. I think she's bothering Eggold.
That sounds right. Okay. Alina!
You just hear, I couldn't even make the boat fly.
Nope, you sure couldn't.
You like come up the stairs and just right there, just like, what?
Could you do it again?
Maybe one more time?
I hope one more time, because that's what we got.
I'm never gonna be Delilah. She like stands up as she's crying. Tell me when you're ready.
It's gonna be a while.
Okay, she sits back down, Eggold at the wheel, who's like over the wheel, is just like, I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself. Twig, do you need help with anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you need?
I need 3 of those cannons.
Fuck it. Yeah, Eggold just goes one arm over the side, down into the muck.
What did you say to him?
I was talking about my life in school.
Don't do that.
Okay.
It's not that people don't want to hear it. It's that they don't give a shit.
I know.
Then why do you tell people?
I have a lot of feelings.
You should get a journal.
That's what this is. She like holds the book up.
Write it, don't say it out loud.
Okay. She starts writing again.
Fuck, we're so dead. And I walk away.
Okay. Like 30 minutes pass. They get the cannons. They haul them back to you. They hand them up to Lachlan, who just like one hands each of them up onto the deck.
How the fuck?
I'm big.
Very.
Yeah.
Should have just had you carry the boat out.
Not that big.
Okay. Oh. Here goes fucking nothing. I'm gonna attempt to do the thing, Cryo.
All right.
I pull out my hammer.
You pull out your hammer. You twirl it in your fingers. And you give the first cannon a bing. And these magic runes that you recognize from that book you had before just suddenly appear etched in a ring around it.
Yeah, that looks right. Alina, come here.
She like comes over and she's like, what?
You went to school. Do you recognize those runes?
Yeah.
What are they?
They're old elvish.
What do they say?
Let the wind be my guide and the sky be my step.
Huh.
Did you not know what they said?
No.
I speak 6 languages.
Remember when I said people don't give a shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eggold nearby is like, I'm not the only one anymore. It's not just me now. It's like,
Cool. Yeah, no, I didn't go to school, so I didn't know. I was like self-taught, I guess you could say.
good. The handwriting's good.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other 2.
Yeah. Takes you no time at all. As you're doing the third one, there seems to be a bit of a ruckus towards the front of the ship. And you look up, and in the water there, you see the homies.
Oh.
The crew has returned. They're in the water with their gills, just like waving at the crew on the deck, who's like, "Hey!"
Is this like right next to the boat?
It's the front, the rear of the boat is right by the wall of water. and
Okay,
so
but it's
that's
that
where
side. Okay.
It's that side, yeah.
Well, good. It's perfect timing then. to leave him behind.
We're back!
Get out here. Come here.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna pop out.
You jump out of the water. Very dry out here.
Is there a way for me to hop out so that I would land on the boat?
You could totally just jump out on the boat.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna land on the boat.
Yeah, you jump out, land on the boat. The air kind of twirls you a little bit, but you're like, oh, it's very dry.
How do I do that as a shark? Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't.
Are the Sahagan behind us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and to the sand,
Mhm.
so I have a better landing. I don't want to hit the boat.
As you swim down to the sand, there's just more and more resistance from the water and wind that's pushing up, and you get down to 5 feet away from the bottom, and you're just swimming at full speed, and you're not moving at all.
Oh God.
I was gonna say Dolus yells as much as he can back out towards where the Sahagan are. Just, how long do the gills last?
You can't hear through the water.
He's beckoning them this way.
One of them jumps out of the water and in a few more hours.
Few more hours.
You can have the weed that gets rid of them. Please. They reach into their bag and they pull out this red seaweed.
Snatches it out of the hand and just slams it down his throat.
I think gills are nice, and jumps back in the water.
Did he only give me one?
Oh, he gave you a cube of stacks.
Oh, okay. I take a one piece.
Yeah. After you take one piece, pirates.
I'm like, don't you dare fucking reference this, you piece of shit.
After 20 seconds, you feel a weird gel thing on your neck, and then it just slops off this green goo. And Eggle nearby is just oh, that's disgusting.
Dole's just hello, Eggle.
You gooed.
I had gills.
Yeah, and now
that's the least of our worries. He just waits for everyone else to get there to give them some seaweed.
Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much longer until the water is supposed to fill back in?
Maybe it's nighttime again. Judging by the level of everything, you get the idea of at most 2 hours.
Okay, so once Lotus is able to properly breathe with air again, she's just gonna walk on over to Twink and is like, so we have 2 more hours?
Yeah, no, I mean, we knew we were getting pretty close.
We got help from this piece of shit, honestly. But we got some help.
Well,
gonna-
hopefully we don't need it, but cool.
We talked to a horrible beast. It made Mara look like this. Points out Mara.
I'm still a shark.
Well, not the shark. He'll come back to us. He said that he would help us when the time comes. So, I think. Do you have a plan, Twink?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Okay.
Flying the boat out.
Doctor's
Flying
just
the
slobbing
boat
off
out.
the goo. He's like, we're gonna do what?
Why is everybody we've already made it about halfway.
You have? That's lovely. Can you do the other half?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
undo my
Wait,
transformation at this
no,
point.
Yes.
Don't you also have... Wait, if we're flying, you can control wind with Ceres.
Who?
Ceres is just hello.
Oh, your name is Ceres?
Yeah.
She knows how to make wind things. I'm gonna teach her how to make a tornado one day.
Hello, Ceres.
Little twirls of wind appear in her hands.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Whatever I need to do, just tell me and I'll do it.
Yeah, that sail, wind.
Okay, I can
And
gust
then we
it.
go up.
Not yet. I gotta get the cannons positioned.
Cannons positioned.
Can it?
Yep. And then kind of point at Frankie and Felix and Eggold. I'm like, that one there, pointing at that. That one there, pointing at that sail. And that one's gonna go to the main sail.
Each of them pick up their cannons, move them over to these like wooden things that some other of the crew are putting together to mount them.
Yeah, let's get those mounted up, and then, yeah, I guess we're ready to try again.
I'll start walking up to the boat at this point, just untransformed.
Oh, welcome back,
Yeah.
Mara.
Yo,
Mara is significantly different looking, Twink.
Like that. That's what I meant.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I feel great.
Did you know his beard was just dirt on his face?
it makes sense. He shouldn't have never had a beard anyways.
I look good though.
Anyways,
It's so smooth now though. Touch my face.
no.
Okay, I punch him in the face.
That's the third one, baby.
You're leaning in, so you're totally not prepared, and it's so easy for Twink to just slug you once. That's a single point of bludgeoning damage.
I'm really
I-
fucking
I-
tired of that.
I
Yeah, well, I'm really fucking tired of you. We'll
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
All right, Alina.
Yeah,
It's about time.
okay.
Why is she crying?
Hi, everybody. It's okay, I had a big thing earlier, it's fine.
Oh,
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Doc
Okay.
immediately connects the dots between Twink being pissy and Alina crying. Just goes, oh.
Okay, well, are those mounted yet, boys?
They are currently bolting them down.
Okay, that's good enough, I think. You can go ahead and summon them.
How do we do that?
No, not you, Alina. You can go
Alina's
ahead.
already doing her casting thing in the air.
Yep, no, I'll do the cannons.
She takes her feather and she flips it, and it dissolves in the air again. And two twisters of air form into humanoid shapes as air elementals are summoned.
All right, Sarah, you know what to do. Dolus, you're going into that sail.
All right.
I'm gonna go turn on the cannons. I get
Eris
up,
is like, you're not actually going into that sail, you're blowing wind into it.
Well, right now, I understood that.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Dulce kind of he puts his hand into a fist and points it up at the sail.
Okay.
Do you want me to wind?
Can I fucking trust you to wind?
Yeah.
You're not gonna cast some other dumb shit spell?
Unless you want a tsunami.
Well, that's what we asked for last time. You gave me wind. So
I can give you wind.
perhaps it's best you sit this one out.
No, I mean, I think he can help us. He just got some new things.
I'll sit down on the spot.
Okay.
All right. I take my hammer and I kind of tap the side of the main cannon, point at the main sail.
You watch this cannon, the ring around it from the point you taps, just boom. And the light, boom, 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 boom. And just this blast of wind just up into this sail.
All right. I sprint over to the other ones and I try to get them too. So go, 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 go.
I cast Gust of Wind at the sail he told me to cast.
Burn
it.
your spell slot.
Okay.
The two elementals rush off to their sails.
And I cast Reduce as soon as I get the third cannon on.
Saris taps her hands together again like this, and a whirlwind of air comes out into the sail. Lotus, it looks kind of like a tornado. Not quite, but it kind of looks like a tornado.
Saris, you're doing it!
She's like focusing really hard.
Dolus just like pointing his hand up really intently, just like takes a deep breath, and then just like the little gemstone on the ring just ping, pops off, and then just like an explosion like of a tornado of air out.
Dolus, as you do it, you feel a tingle all throughout your arm,
Oh god.
and you feel an energy that's very familiar.
Oh no.
It feels like when Kylie gives you energy.
Oh.
Like when you used to use magic early on and she had to like force feed it to you. Or when you use
Okay.
Lucky and she force feeds it to you.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing.
But yeah, you just feel this swelling of like genie energy through your arm, and wind erupts out of your ring,
Okay.
and the whole ship starts to lift and move, and the back end kind of gets caught up in the wind wall, and the whole ship like rotates really quickly around. Lorelei at the helm with Eggold next to her is just like, I can't do anything about this.
Yep.
You guys start lifting. The ship is smaller now. Everybody was ready for it except for you 4, 5 with Maya. But you were all in places where when it suddenly shrank, you were not damaged. So the ship starts to lift and lift and lift, and you get about halfway up, and it's around the time a minute comes down, and the ship starts to get bigger, and Twink lifts his hands up again and slams them back down, and it shrinks again really quickly, and you're getting higher, and you're starting to slow down. Starting to slow down. It's so close. It's like the height of the ship above you.
I look over. Don't fuck this up, Mara.
You're muted.
Muted.
Fuck what up? I'm just sitting here.
We need your help.
Do you?
Now's not the time to be petty.
Especially since you're the reason we're here.
What do you want?
Well, do your wind thing. I didn't get to see it before, really.
Okay. I will starry form dragon.
What?
What?
You motherfucker!
And then
What now?
gust of wind.
All right. You guys watch as Mara's eyes suddenly glow, and his entire being seems to shift. His robes kind of shimmer and fade as his hair grows longer and these ethereal horns sprout. And then he gusts of wind with both hands into the sails.
Oh, into both of the sails?
Yeah, into 2 different sails.
Oh,
And it
okay.
lifts higher. Suddenly the ship is caught by a strong lift. Everybody on board is just like, holy shit! You go up over the edge, and you are up and over the ocean like a solid 50 feet.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Slowly, Dolus, you stop first. Dolus, stop first.
Dolus lets go of his hand, and the
You
gust
let
of wind
go.
just immediately stops.
The gust of wind stops. And then Alina's like, do I keep going?
You
And the
stay.
ship-
Saris,
the
you're next,
ship
you're
goes
next.
a little lower. Saris stops and is like, ah.
And then I'm gonna do it one cannon at a time.
You
Oh,
go to
it's back
each
down to-
cannon. As you go to tap the first cannon, though, before you tap it, you hear a voice that 4 of you, 5 of you with Maya, recognize immediately. Twink, it's your first time hearing it. You hear,
Lovely. The fish can fly.
Yeah, well, I could always do that.
and then suddenly up from beneath all of you, and from above you watched all of the reflected stars and the stars above all suddenly like drip and drip upwards. And then you hear, "You're off to kill Vecnost. I promised you a treat." Twink, what did you wish? A boat that could fly? And all of those drops of stars just suddenly, vroom, and it's dark for all of you. And we're going to end our session there today.
Oh, fuck you! No, fuck you! No, we're not! We're gonna keep going, Cryo!
Ian's got the tired eyes, though.
Ian, are you awake?
Fuck you, Noah. We're done here. It's perfect. That's a perfect ending to this session.
Guys, it's
Yeah?
no longer marijuana, it's Starawana.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh,
Cool.
God.
Great. Yeah, sure. Fuck you, Pulse.
Get baited.
Okay.
Oh, suck my dick. If you guys knew what conversation we had, stupid. We'll talk about it in the shanties or something.
We'll explain. Everybody, this has been great. Thank you for joining us. This is awesome. This is actually, there's a bunch of stuff that happened in this episode that, I'm going to talk about it in shanties. It's great. But for now, thanks for watching. You know where to find us every Monday, 5 o'clock, right here. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you thought. Tell us what you think of Mara's spiffy new outfit. And shriffy. And we'll see you all next time.
Sorry if you weren't watching on YouTube.
Oh, if you weren't watching on YouTube, then youtube.com/Starlost Seas. But also, if you weren't watching on YouTube, then you could literally just continue to watch on the thing you're already watching every single week. Bye!
Okay, bye.
Yes.